If you've watched my videos before, you will know that I'm not what you would call a modern toy collector. However, when Hasbro produces something that harkens back to my childhood, I will definitely give it a chance. Stay tuned for my thoughts on these bounty hunters. Welcome back, and as I just said, it's quite rare for me to showcase a new modern toy. However, in the case of these Bounty Hunter 2-packs, these definitely deserve some exposure. Now, obviously these are part of the retro collection, but these are interesting in as much as they're not part of the main line. And I believe here in America, these were Amazon exclusives. So I think the first one they did was Boba Fett and Bossk. Bearing in mind, we already had Boba Fett, who came as part of the Empire Strikes Back retro collection. Then we were given Dengar and IG-88, and finally, which has just arrived, Zuckuss and 4-LOM, and thankfully they kept the correct names. Zuckuss and 4-LOM will always be switched in my mind. That's what I learned as a kid buying the Kenner figures, so there will always be those names in my head. Now, in terms of the packaging, I like this. Now, I think if Hasbro really are wanting to save the world and reduce plastics, for retro collection, they should do all future figures in 2-packs without the needs for card backs and bubbles, because I don't think anyone actually displays those card backs. They look absolutely ridiculous with those oversized bubbles, the fake weathering, and that ridiculous big red retro sticker. So for me to sell 2 figures in this type of box, have both figures wrapped in paper or whatever, would be absolutely perfect for me. And as I said, if they do want to save the planet, that's a route they could go down. But rather than have me yap on, let's take a look at these figures lined up against their original counterparts to see how they look and if they are worth getting. So as you could see, these are pretty damned accurate. There are one or two telltale signs, and in particular, my Bosk isn't quite as good as it could be, so the new one definitely looked like a real upgrade. Now, regarding the weapons, I was unfortunate enough to read a rather sad Facebook posting the other day. It was from one of those elitist collectors groups, and they were sort of bemoaning the fact that these weapons are indeed very close to the originals, and they were saying they were scared for new collectors who may not know the difference. Of course, that is code for we cannot sell our vintage Kenners for exorbitant prices, and people may just end up buying these to use on their original Kenner figures, which I think is wonderful because not everyone has hundreds of dollars to spend on a tiny little bit of plastic. And if these complete your original Kenner figures, I think that's great news, and that way everyone can enjoy a nice complete Star Wars collection without breaking the bank. But all in all, these are great, and I'm wondering if Hasbro should maybe go down the line of doing these 2-packs. So for example, they could do a Hoth 2-pack with the AT-AT Commander, AT-AT Driver in one box, Rebel Commander, Rebel Soldier in one box, Jabba the Hutt's Goons, 2-packs of those. I think it's a good idea, but all in all, very happy with these. And the fact that they are very, very accurate representations of the originals that were released at this point, 4+ decades ago, I think it's fantastic. And long may this continue. I've been accused of being negative in the past, but I am all on board with this type of thing. In terms of retro collection being used for modern TV shows, that to me is pretty stupid, but this is exactly what, in my mind, retro collection should be used for. So please do let me know in the comments, what do you think of these figures? And also let me know, are you scared because the weapons are very close to the originals? As always, I thank you so much for watching. I asked you, please just leave a quick like, please share the video, and last of all, please do make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.